You're probably like, what? It's Friday? Yes, technically it is Friday. I'm your host, Nicole Hickle. Deb Byers is here with us. She's been at HSN for over 20 years, bringing us incredible products and represents for 6 years now improvements, an exclusive line here at HSN. So this is one of their brand new pieces that they brought to us. It's a two-piece collapsible colander and the mini sink. So this is my first time seeing this. For you to get a mini sink on top of this two-piece set. So we do have a brand new color, aqua, that Deb is showing for you. Then we also have it for you in white and red. If you're an improvements gal or guy, all the colors always match back, so it's really nice to have that cohesive look. 851-842 is the item number. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, so here we go. So now, what are you using to strain, drain, defrost, or rinse any of your vegetables or anything that you've got in the kitchen, and you've got one of those great big colanders and it's really big and you can never get it in the dishwasher, it's very difficult to clean, it's chipped, and it's impossible to store? Well, the improvements team has come up with an expandable colander that goes from 15 inches by 2 inches to 24 inches to 5 inches, and you put it on your sink, either your overmount or undermount sink, and always have access to your faucet. So we have it on a sink here. So this is it in the beautiful red. So now I want to rinse my grapes, but I still need to be able to rinse my hands. And what ends up happening if you've got a great big colander, first of all, it's down by the drain. Oh, yeah. Down by the drain. Just think about that. Now you're up off the drain and you're able to go ahead and rinse your vegetables and your fruit, and I still have access to be able to rinse my hands, and I can go ahead and do everything that I need, rinse and drain and all that through all the little holes, and nothing else can fall through. But I don't have to worry about not being able to get down to the bottom of my drain, and if I even have dishes down there, it's not a problem. These are dishwasher safe. They go right in the dishwasher to stay clean. They're BPA free. They're food and freezer safe. But this is going to give you back your sink when you're rinsing, defrosting, straining, or draining. And they're fantastic for anything that you've got to do in the kitchen. And that's just the colander, because you're also getting the mini sink as well. So you've got the opportunity to go ahead and have something that stores super flat, but does so much more in your kitchen for food prep. It's just amazing.
Oh, I love that you're getting a two-for. I also love the idea that they're collapsible, because a lot of times too, if you're pressed for space, I know I don't have that much space in my kitchen in our home. It's nice whenever you're able to get that space back because it collapses down. So it's not this awkward shape item that you're getting. You're like, well, how am I going to store this, or where am I going to store this? That's what's really great. So you get the colander that is expandable, so you can accommodate it. So it'll work for most sinks. So you don't have to worry about the size. But then what's really great about this is that you get the mini sink. And at any moment, feel free to dive in. You always got 30 days to love something or to send it back. It's $3 and some change to get home. That's the power of shopping on a FlexPay interest-free payments. But look, a sink comes with it.
It comes
so
with
a lot of things you think about too. I think about the times whenever my husband, when we're making rice, well, we always have to soak the rice to wash it.
Well, absolutely. And maybe you've got something in the sink. Maybe you've got dishes in the sink, so you don't have access to your sink, but you still need to move along as you're making your food prep. Well, this makes it possible. You're getting the mini sink. It's freestanding. It's got feet on the bottom. Remember, BPA free, food and freezer safe, dishwasher safe. That's really, really important. It expands to 24 inches from 15 inches, so you can put this over your sink for an additional sink, but it can also be freestanding. But the whole concept of what you want to do when you're doing your food prep is your sink needs to be available to you. So I'm just going to switch this out for a second, because when we've got a great big colander and we're using that for our pasta, let's say, hot or cold pasta, we've got it in the sink, we've put it in the colander, it's down near the drain. Your drain is yucky. You don't want your food down near the drain. You want to keep everything up, and you still need to have access to whatever you need to do. You need to rinse your hands, you want to have a glass of water, you're chilling everything, you're doing whatever you want to do. This gives you the ability to go ahead and still use your sink while I'm draining this kale.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's amazing about these, because they're so unbelievably durable, is they have an 8-pound capacity.
Oh, wow.
So I've got 8 pounds of potato. That's 8 pounds of pasta, 8 pounds of shrimp. Whatever you've got to do, you now have the ability to go ahead and rinse them. I'm getting wet here. With all that with confidence for rinsing, for draining, for straining and defrosting, and it's not down near the drain, it's up on top, so you are good to go. And remember, they will go right back in the dishwasher, so they're always gonna be clean, super easy to store, not like those great big colanders that we've used in the past, whether they're metal or plastic, the plastic is always broken, and they're impossible to clean, and they are impossible to store. No more, you now have all this capacity, all this versatility, all this ease of use, and they're super easy to store and fabulous for virtually anything that you want to do for food prep in the kitchen.
Well, look how they collapse. I wanted to walk over here so you can see all the colors. Aqua, very popular. A lot of you loving the red too. And then here it is for you in the white where we have them out open for you. But they collapse down, so it makes it easy to store. I also love that the colander being suspended over the sink. You get your sink back, but also too, a lot of times whenever you're straining something, maybe it's that pasta, maybe you're washing vegetables, and then you have it sitting down the sink, there's still water settling at the bottom of the sink, so it's not fully draining. This, it fully drains.
Well, let me show you for a second. Now, remember, you're getting the sink as well, but we made the holes, so it's easy to pop open, by the way, everybody. It goes from 2 inches to 5 inches, and we gave you little feet. All the holes are perfect for draining or straining or defrosting or rinsing without having anything go through the holes. So you can use these confidently, absolutely, either on an overmount sink or an undermount sink. But remember, easy storage. So forget that great big colander. You don't need it anymore. This guy can handle all that weight without having to be a problem. They're made of a heavy-duty polypropylene plastic, so they're really, really durable. Food safe, fridge and freezer safe, and dishwasher safe, so they're always going to be clean and super easy to store, and you're getting the sink and the colander. They're just amazing.
I love that you get the sink too. The sink's really practical. Maybe there's just something that you have to hand wash and you want it to soak there. Maybe you got a stain on something, right? I mean, you can think beyond just like in the kitchen for like prep stuff. It could be, you know, the laundry that we're going to use it for. Maybe you're cleaning jewelry. I mean, there's so many different ways that you could use the sink, and it has that nice little, you know, that leak-proof
drain,
that drain there. So you can lock it in place, you can fill it up with stuff, soak stuff, however you want to do it, and that also sits over your sink as well. That's so cool.
Very, very cool. And you're going to use them over and over and over again for virtually everything. And because they go in the dishwasher, they're always going to be clean and they're always going to be easy to store.
We love that. All right, Aqua, brand new color. A lot of you loving that. Red and then also white available. 851-842 is the item number. If you missed it, our incredible Today special, well over 4,000.